In this video, I'll just talk briefly about some of my intuitive impressions about the difference between the spirituality of traditional Roman Catholicism as it's manifested in the second millennium, and the traditional spirituality of the monastic Orthodox tradition, such as is promulgated and lived out and expressed in the great Athonite tradition of Mount Athos in Greece, the Philokalia, Hesychasm, etc. Now, I am an ex-Roman Catholic monk. I had about the best part of 7 years in that milieu, shall we say, and therefore I'm quite qualified to speak, I would argue, about St. John of the Cross and that spirituality. I was in Spain myself, and we read daily from St. John of the Cross, and definitely he was one of my heroes. I was reading him last night, San Juan de la Cruz, and it just dawned on me, wow, I love the guy, but he really emphasizes the darkness, the struggle, which of course is an element of Orthodoxy too, but Orthodoxy tends to emphasize more the light, phos to theo. And I mean, I was in a group called Lumen Day, the light of God, but ironically, I spent most of the years in substantial darkness. And I just wonder, is this a Roman Catholic thing? The masses were very dry, even those that I attended and participated in and was an acolyte in Rome, etc. Very dry, large. They had never liked the liturgies. As a Roman Catholic, I preferred silent prayer and reading and quiet. When I turned to Orthodox, it was completely different. The lights came on. I loved the liturgy. I wait for it passionately every week. That's the right way to put it. So there's a different emphasis, different quality, which I would argue is coming from the living grace of the liturgy and its sacramental life, but also the living tradition of its monasticism, of the Jesus prayer, which the Greeks simply call the euche, the prayer. Very simple. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. Now, in this book, Father Emilianos takes us through this prayer, and it's absolutely beautiful. This book, from his monastery, the monastery of Simonos Petros on Mount Athos. Now, if you don't know Father Emilianos, go and check him out on YouTube. Archimandrite Emilianos. Just pump that into YouTube. Prepare yourself for some beautiful, beautiful teachings. See if you can find the documentary 3-part on the Jesus prayer that he gave to some Germans. It's really beautiful, really beautiful. You can really feel the holiness coming from his words, anointed words, beautiful words, and such a shining, beautiful man. In this book, I'm focusing on the chapter called The Prayer of the Holy Mountain, Yesterday and Today. I've been working on this with learning a bit of Greek, because it's available in Greek, of course, as well. Now he says, just compare the difference, not this focus on the darkness, not this focus on dry prayer, such as we see in St. John of the Cross. I'm trying to knock him. Not this emphasis on dryness, on putting up with dryness. The psalmist rightly says that the name of God gives us life, and how beautifully St. Gregory the Sinite puts it when he says that prayer is a fire of delight, a fragrant light, a sermon of the apostles, the gospel of God, assurance of the heart, knowledge of God, the joy of Jesus, gladness of the soul, the mercy of God, a ray of the noetic sun, the grace of God. Prayer is God. It is his divine energy in us, who accomplishes us all in all. Prayer is God, who accomplishes all in all.